Rockhounds baseball is next. And a good evening, Midland Rockhound fans. We welcome you to Rockhounds baseball, the voice of West Texas. It's our first game of our 4-game series between the visiting Texas Rangers affiliate, the Frisco RuffRiders, and your AA affiliate for your Oakland A's, your Midland Rockhounds. Well, today's game is a 6:05 first pitch, and we're glad that you're tuning in with us here on Rockhounds Baseball. And we're glad that you are here this evening. Series continues tomorrow at 2:05 first pitch. Monday and Tuesday games at 7:05. Don't forget, we will have the 3-game set with the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. And after that, the Rockhounds will hit the road as they take on a 7-game away stand. Rockhounds back on, coming back home as they take on the visiting Amarillo Sodpoodles. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. We'll also follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that on any smartphone. Right now, get out your scorecards, and here is today's starting lineups. Brought to you by Nationwide, always on your side. First for the visiting Frisco RuffRiders. Leading off, the designated hitter for Frisco, Adrian Esquivel. Batting second, the center fielder, Tom Katomer. Batting third, in cleanup, second baseman Luis Hernandez. Batting fourth, the first baseman Miguel Chavez. Batting fifth, the third baseman Harold Gunter. Batting sixth, the shortstop Chris Hessman. Batting seventh, the right fielder Jermaine Grubbs. Batting eighth, the left fielder Kevin Parrott. And closing out the batting order for Frisco, batting ninth, the catcher Geraldo Marquez. And taking the mound for the RuffRiders, Rick Coley. And now here is your starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off, the Rockhounds, designated hitter Freddie Eldred. Batting second, the second baseman Willard Lloyd. Batting third, the third baseman Felipe Delgadio. Batting fourth, the left fielder Antoine Schaefer. Batting fifth, the first baseman Raymond Vega. Batting sixth, the right fielder Herb McLean. Batting seventh, the catcher Chris Corona. Batting eighth, the center fielder Garrett Jansen. Batting ninth, the shortstop Adrian Lines. And taking the mound for your Rockhounds, Cletus Yang. Alright, Rockhound fans, we got the ground rules for you for tonight's game. Always remember to stay off the field. There's no reason for you to be on the field, and there is also no interference with balls that are in play. Also, if you see anything suspicious, report it to our local security. If you see something, say something. Thank you for your cooperation to help Rockhounds baseball enjoyable for everyone for the city of Midland. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. Here are tonight's umpires for tonight's game. By the umpire's affiliation office. You guys ready for baseball? Let's play ball.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
At the plate, Adrian Esquivel, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schaefer is under it. One down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Katimer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting third, second baseman, Lewis.
So digging in now, Luis Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jansen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Miguel Chavis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Chavis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Strike called. 2-1. Katimer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 2-2 fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And there he goes towards second. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Rick Coley, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Now to the plate, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Standing in now, Felipe Delgado, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Antoine Safer.
Into the box now, Antoine Schaefer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First and second now, one man out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number two.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Lloyd over at second. Delgado at first. 2 out in the inning. Strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Harold Gunter, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Now batting, Chris Hessman. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Jansen. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Digging in now, Jermaine Grubbs. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Kevin Perret, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Herb McLean.
Leading off for Midland, right fielder, Herb McLean.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
At the plate, Chris Corona. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
In now, Garrett Jansen.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So striding forward now, Adrian Lyons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We've played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Geraldo Marquez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Geraldo Marquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Adrian Esquivel. Lifted down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Tom Katimer, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he throws it away. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Luis Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Jansen on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Chavis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Chavis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Sliced hard on the ground. Lloyd fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Harold Gunter. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Swing and a little tapper. Hey. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Vega, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The RuffRiders are out in front, 3-0. Striding in once again, Freddie Eldred. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Standing in now, Willard Lloyd.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Katimer is there, and he has it for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Standing in, Felipe Delgado. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Now at the plate, Chris Hessman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Jermaine Grubbs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Lyons ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin Barrett.
Standing in, Kevin Barrett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Adrian Esquivel. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jansen moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter. Antoine Schaefer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Vega. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
In now, Herb McLean. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
Now at the plate, Chris Corona. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Garrett Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The RuffRiders lead it 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Katimer. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Lyons is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Luis Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
1-1 the count. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Up high, 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schaefer moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman, number 8, Miguel Chavez.
Striding in, Miguel Chavis. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Adrian Lyons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Freddie Eldred. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Digging in, Willard Lloyd. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
High and deep to straightaway right. Rubs ranging back, and it's gone. Shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Now
into the box, Felipe Delgadio. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Antoine Schaefer.
Into the box now, Antoine Schaefer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 5 innings complete. The RuffRiders are out in front, 3-2. Into the box now, Harold
Leading
Gunter.
off for Frisco, third baseman, Harold Gunter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Number 57 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 57.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed outside. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So stepping in, Chris Hessman. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Schaefer going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine.
Standing in now, Jermaine Grubbs. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
No outs, nobody on. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch, and this will be fouled away. Too high, ball 3. Kevin Perrette, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in, Kevin Perrette. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball high and inside. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Geraldo Marquez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Perret, base runner at first with 1 out. To 1-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Schaefer coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Softly on a line to third. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Babe Eldridge takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 33, Babe Eldridge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Jansen has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The RuffRiders lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Ramon Vega, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Striding into the box, Herb McLean. He's set. Here it comes. This one's down to third. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
Digging in, Chris Corona. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Stepping in now, Garrett Jansen.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The RuffRiders are out in front, 6-2. Back here on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Now at the plate, Luis Hernandez.
Leading up for Frisco, second baseman, Luis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Chavis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
In now, Harold Gunter lays off 1-0 in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Chris Hessman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Right there for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jansen is after it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Grubb.
In now, Jermaine Grubbs. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The RuffRiders lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Adrian Lyons, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Flying toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Freddie Eldred. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Willard Lloyd, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Sammy Flood takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Felipe Delgado sends that one out of play for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Antoine Schaefer, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flood, a California-born ball player. He offers up a two-seamer, a changeup, and a sinker. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 8-3. Ready once again, Kevin Perret. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder, Kevin Perret.
Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Delgado has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Geraldo Marquez. Ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Corona over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adrian Esquivel.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adrian Esquivel. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. McLean waits on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Ramon Vega. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Ramon Vega.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Herb McLean, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Perret ranging back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Into the box, Chris Corona. As he sends it on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 32, Garrett Jansen.
Aiden O'Neill answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Aiden O'Neill.
Settling in now, Garrett Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Perret is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Now at the plate, Adrian Lyons. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. The RuffRiders are out in front, 8-5. Striding in to start the 9th, Tom Katimer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Schaefer on the move, but this will land untouched. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McLean ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Luis Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Hernandez. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
And he'll step off and go to third here. And he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Chavis.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-2 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jansen is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. High pop up. Delgadio's got it, and the side is retired. So one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the ninth. The RuffRiders lead it 9-5. Leading off the inning, Freddie Eldred, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Willard Lloyd. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Line towards center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Felipe Delgadio. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Lloyd stands at first with one out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Luis Castro comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Into the box, Antoine Schaefer. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Ramon Vega. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner will score from second. Now both the runners are across. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, Herb McLean.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Chris Corona as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Into the box now, Garrett Jansen, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready now, Adrian Lyons. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run.
Whoa! Santa Maria! Wow!
3-run home run down the line in right, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate. As the stats indicate, ended up with 4 hits, including a home run. So there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
(12-9), the final in this one. The Rockhounds scored 12 times in round 2, a win tonight. Babe Eldridge takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And I gotta say, guys, this was a lucky day and winning. Well, we are going to go back to the replay vault. And we are going to go through the highlight reels. Bottom of the first, top of the third, Esquivel double to a left for a first RBI. Top of the catch, Katomer double to right and first RBI. Bottom of the fifth, Lloyd homer to right. And 3-2 as Frisco led the charge. Top of the sixth, Hesman homer to left, a 2-run RBI. Top of the seventh, Gunner homer to left, a 2-run home run. Rockhounds Lloyd double to left of the game. Bottom of the eighth, McLean homered to a left with 2 runs batted in. Vega homer to a center, a 3-run RBI. I gotta say, this ball was in play during the time. And it took them a while to get them back in, and they scored the 3 runners on all the bases. And most likely, Corona lined to a center for a single. And the winning run that got the Rockhounds the win tonight. Lions homer to a right, and this was tonight's ball game. So tonight the Rockhounds take game 1 of this 4-game series, and most likely it was a really good game. Well, tomorrow we will continue our Frisco series in Midland, as we have game 2 at 2:05. Don't forget, Monday morning we'll have our 11:05 game with the Frisco RuffRiders. Tuesday we round out the series as we have a 7:05 game. Rockhounds will then be greeted by the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. And after that, the Rockhounds will hit the road for a 7-game away stand. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for the victorious Midland Rockhounds. 12 runs on 24 hits, no errors. For the Frisco RuffRiders, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. Time of the ball game goes to 3 hours and 15 minutes. Well, anyway, this is just about do it for Rockhounds Baseball. We now return you back to your regularly scheduled program. It's Cooking with Irma, and she's all new, coming up next.